When people ask me why I become so interested in retirement, they usually assume that I'm thinking about money or investments or when I can stop working. But honestly, that's only part of the story. The truth is, the person who's taught me the most about retirement has never given me any financial advice. She never talked to me about investment returns or retirement calculators. She's simply my mom. She's 71 years old now, and watching her over the last few years has quietly changed the way I look at life. Not just retirement, life. Welcome to Retirement Curious with V. I'm V, and I'm simply someone who is trying to prepare for retirement and life beyond work. And every once in a while, something happens that reminds me retirement isn't only about having enough money. Sometimes it's about learning from the people who have already lived through so much. Today, I want to tell you about my mom. My dad passed away when he was only 49 years old. My mom was just 46 at the time. She suddenly became a widow. Looking back now, I don't think I understood how young that really was. Today, I'm 50, and when I think about what she went through, I honestly don't know how she did it. She had three children. She had just lost her husband. Life could have made her bitter. It could have made her give up. But somehow, it didn't. She kept going. She kept loving. She kept taking care of us. That was possibly the first lesson she ever taught me about resilience, even though I didn't realize it at the time. So, years later, my two brothers had their own families in the Philippines. My mom was living by herself. So, in 2008, we invited her to visit us here in Canada. My son was just starting kindergarten at the time. So every morning she would walk him to the school. Then she'd pick him up in the afternoon. She loved it. I think my son loved having his Lola there just as much. One day, my husband and I had a conversation. So we asked ourselves, why should she go back and live alone? So we decided to sponsor her. The process took a few years, and finally, in early 2011, she became a permanent resident and moved here. Looking back, it's one of the best decisions we've ever made. My children have grown up with their grandma in the house. To them, it's normal. If we go somewhere without her, they'll ask, "Where's Lula?" She taught them Filipino traditions. She taught them family. She taught them patience. She taught them kindness. But what amazes me most isn't what she taught my children. It's what she's still teaching me until now. So my mom is the most positive person I know. Life hasn't been easy for her. She lost my dad at an early age, and then years later, she lost my older brother. He was only 38. A mother should never have to experience that. And yet, every morning, she wakes up grateful. She still laughs. She still finds joy in little things. She still worries about me, even though I'm the one who's supposed to be taking care of her. One thing I've noticed is she never waits for life to come to her. When she first came to Canada, she didn't speak much English. Many parents who move here feel lonely. They miss home. They will just stay inside. My mom did the opposite. She'll go for walks. She'd start conversations. Next thing I knew, she had friends from Venezuela, from China, from India. Watching that taught me something. You are never too old to build a new life. You are never too old to make new friends. Never too old to begin again. Before, I thought retirement was mostly about money. Now, I think it's also about who you become. Can you stay curious? Can you stay grateful? Can you keep learning? Can you build relationships? Can you find joy in ordinary days? My mom does that every single day. And I honestly think that's one of the greatest retirement plans anyone could have. Because someday, none of us will remember how much money was in our investment account on a Tuesday afternoon, but we'll remember the people we laughed with, the meals we shared, the walks we took, the conversations we had. So, watching my mom grow older hasn't made me afraid of aging. It's made me want to age like her. People often ask me why I'm retirement curious. The answer isn't just because I want to know how much money I'll need. It's because watching my mom has made me realize something. Retirement isn't only about having enough to live. It's about learning how to live. And if I can become even half the person she is, positive, strong, kind, then I think I'll consider my retirement a success. I'd love to ask you something. Who's someone in your life that's quietly taught you how to live? Maybe if it's your mom, your dad, a grandparent, or someone else. Tell me about them in the comments. I'd really love to read those stories. And if your parents are still with you, maybe give them a call today. Not because they expect it, but because one day you'll be grateful that you did. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next video.